scaring my pony, damn it. No, he went to ground. Ah, crap. Thought he was grounded. Shit. Here we go. Here we go. Get on. Go, 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 go. Here we go. 1, 2. Rock and roll, folks. Here we go. Bam goes 1. Bam goes 2. Bam goes 3. Bam goes 4. And down goes the dragon. Down goes the dragon. 1 combustion dragon coming up. Missed my cue. Sorry, folks. Everything's gone straight to hell today. Give me just a second. I got some things to fix still. There's some stuff I can't do until I'm live with what do you call it? CloutHub. Sorry, I can't think and work at the same time. It doesn't work that way. Hang on just a second. Alright, just a moment. See, I haven't figured out how to put in a title and description on CloutHub before I start. I don't know how to do it, and I forgot to ask how that works yesterday. Alright, there it is. It's good. Okay. So, let me get to the chat for the stream. Where is it? Where is it? No, 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 no. No, it's episode 66. Dummy. There we go. All right. Okay, good. All right, got the chat. And again, folks, I'm terribly sorry. Normally things work much more smoothly, but for some reason my sound system completely died between yesterday and today. I couldn't get it to work at all. Took me forever to get even a reboot to take. So, yeah, no bueno, no bueno. All right, but we're up now. All right, so let me close this. Get the game up so you guys can see it. Give it just a second. All right, it should come in. There it is. All right, so good. Good, good, good. All right, let's start from the top. Howdy, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Daily All Hat No Cattle video game playthrough. I'm your host, Hat. Got it? And you can tell it's the weekend because I'm wearing the hat from the great folks at... I forgot to grab my drink. Hang on a second. I forgot. Thank you. Okay, had to yell for that drink. Anyway, you can tell it's the weekend because I'm wearing my hat from the great people at Hatworks in Nashville, Tennessee. And it is spelled Hatwrks. No O in works. Hatworks. This is their Just a Little Bit Country hat. I bought it special for the Daily Wire. event that we went to, the one where they announced Daily Wire Plus, and we got to see Dennis Prager and Jordan Peterson on stage right in front of us. We were right there at that part of the stage where they were at. Couldn't have been more than 20 feet away. And we got to meet all the stars of the Daily Wire. Got interviewed at the gate. Thank you.
You left it on the desk.
Oh, that's right. I forgot where I'd left it. Actually, I'd grabbed it, but I'd left it on the desk. Thank you, sweetie. Anyway, so we got to meet all the we met Clavin, Shapiro, Matt Walsh, Michael, what's his last name? Knowles. Thank you, dear. Michael Knowles. Jeremy Boring. I think that's everybody. Candace Owens showed up for the panel discussion. Massively pregnant, in a beautiful red ball gown. Just a gorgeous dress. She looked radiant. I know that's a kind of a cliche for pregnant women, but folks, pregnant women do have a certain glow about them. And Candace was the glowingest of the glowing. So God bless her. Quick programming note, by the way. First off, no afternoon show tomorrow. I've got my monthly bloodletting, so I need to take the afternoon off to do that. I'll be back Tuesday morning. We will have our morning stream tomorrow, as per usual. And a week from tomorrow, no streams at all. No morning, no afternoon. I've got 3 appointments that day, 2 dentist appointments and 1 appointment with my spinal surgeon. I may be getting spine surgery to fix my neck. It's a possibility. We could do a foraminotomy, which is basically the hole in your spinal cord, spinal column, where the nerve exits the bone. The little hole there where the nerve goes through. The foramen on my right neck at the lowest neck vertebrae and the top chest vertebrae, known as 7th cervical, 1st thoracic, that is where the foramen is narrowed. You can see opacity on the MRI. It should be nice and black. So when there's opacity, that means there's some kind of bone or scar tissue growth. And it is possible, I'm not saying how probable, but it is possible to go in and gently and very carefully open up that foramen to get the impingement of the nerve out of the way, because that's where my nerve pain is coming from, that juncture. It's not in my shoulder, and my arm nerves are fine. So leaving the brachial plexus down to my arm, that's the brachial plexus is right here. That's where the nerves come from your neck and then branch out through the brachial plexus to all the different nerves in your arm and hands. And that part is fine. So it is only at the neck where I have a problem. And a foraminotomy might fix that. But again, I don't know how probable that is. It's only possible in my mind. I'll talk to my surgeon and I'll know more next week. He may say that the odds are 50-50, and I'll have to decide if the odds are 60 or better that it'll work. I'll do it. If it doesn't work, then we have to consider a fusion, where the cartilage between the I don't really have any cartilage between those 2 vertebrae, where a fake cartilage is inserted between the 2 vertebrae, and then it is fixed into place both above and below the C7 T1. They're fixed in place with a cage, and that keeps that part from moving, and then keeps the fake cartilage from sliding out and damaging your spinal cord, or just collapsing the joint altogether, making for very bad juju. So we'll see. But again, that's a week from tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just going to miss the afternoon show. But I will fill you guys in toto come Tuesday. I promise. That's pretty much all that. So let's go ahead and get to the game. As you guys know, we finally got back to Skyrim yesterday. We are on. pardon me, the continent of Tamriel. We're doing a little searching right now. What I want to do is hit one or two more of the unknown spots near where we're at on the coast. And then I'm going to turn it over to Willia for a while, let her take the lead, see where she brings us. Do that for at least part of today. Not exactly sure how long. Oh yeah, one last program, I forgot to mention. I got over 1,000 views on CloutHub yesterday. Over 1,000. And I did hear back from CloutHub support. According to my email, I heard back from the director of CloutHub. And he did not define a view as a particular so many seconds on a video or whatever. He did not define that. I'm thinking about going back and asking for a more definitive definition. But he did say that people on CloutHub get a ton of views because of the way the site is designed, that people are able to find videos much more easily and therefore able to go back and forth to them. But again, I'd really like to know how long it takes for someone to be on the video before it counts as a view. This is as tight as it's going to get. That's a little better. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the game. Turn up the sound. And we're off to the races. How am I doing on weight? I'm good on weight. One thing I do need to do, though, I realized this earlier today, I need to put together a ring that has resistance to shock built into it. I really need that. But I don't know if I have any, what do you call it? Oh, Imperials.
Move along. Business. Be on your way.
Can't see a thing with that mace in my face. There we go.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
Ah, heck.
For the glory of the Empire!
Yeah, there's your glory. Shit. Sure already got one.
More blood on the ice. Let us move on.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Woman, we just killed 4 or 5 guys, and you want to have a conversation.
Strange.
Uh-oh. Hurt somebody. Yep.
Hello there.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
Now I'll leave the wounded alone. Oh, perfect restore potion. Oh, well, there's a bounty then. There we go. So much for the bounty. Where's this guy? I see the blood. Nope, disappeared into the terrain. Ah, hate when that happens. No, there's the commander. Ooh, Daedric arrows. Sweet. Pixel ringgit, even sweeter. I'll take that magical potion. Legate Constantius Tituleius. Not very well kitted out. Not much on him at all. I'll take all that. All right. Save it. Should have saved it before I started battle. Come on, come on. There we go. Keep forgetting to cut down on the saves. Oh, hang on a second. I forgot to bring up the Rumble chat. Again, when I'm... Sorry about that. That's my trailer on Rumble. Whenever I have something screw up the opening, I'm always behind on everything that needs to be done. Oh, come on, I signed in. Stupid Rumble. It tells you you're signed in, and then you go to view the thanks, 91. I don't remember your saying anything about Twitter yesterday. You told me about Gab. I did that. I don't remember you saying anything about Twitter. All right, I'll remind me at the end of the show, or your last chat, whichever comes last. But anyway, yeah. So there's the chat. All right, we're good. Okay, so all the chats are open. So anyway, let's talk to Willia.
Strange.
And then got some more unknowns to look at, and then we'll give her her head.
Yes?
You're the one who wanted to talk.
Shall we continue?
All right, that was weird. I don't think we can go up this way. Oh, the heck with it. Come on. There's no V in TCL. Alright, looks like there's one more. Nope, two more. Let's see which one gets bigger first. Looks like they're both about... I hate when I get hung up on something. Come on, move! Uh-oh, what's going on here? This looks important. Oh, goblins. Reeklings, sorry.
Strange. You don't scare me. Scratch your pretty face.
See, when they engage, life is good. Take all that. Boar tusk, excellent. That's hard to come by. Whoa! The mouse went crazy. Does that every so often. I have no idea why. Got lucky finding him. Oh, nice soul gem. Divine amulet. Couple of onyx. 4 tusk again. Gold. The proper amount of gold. Decent circlet. Sapphires. And a tusk again. I think that's all of them, actually. No, there should be one more around here, I think. Or perhaps not. Oh, nice sound of the ice under the feet. Very nice.
The only good dragger is dead.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Excellent.
If you want my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Alright, that worked out well. Did I get this one? Nope. There we go.
At times I miss our home in Rodeo. I mean, I do like our current home a lot, but our time in Rodeo still is special to me.
There we go. Alright, that is everything. Alright, so. Oh, domicile. An abandoned, burned out domicile. Bandit's hovel. Hovel indeed. Little bone meal. Breakfast of champions. $45 gold. Flawless garnet. Orcish great sword. Now I got plenty of those. I don't need the magicka potion. I'll let that slide. Save. That looks like another camp. It's Imperial. Shoot. Yep, Imperial. Where's my marker? There it is. Ah, he moved. Hold still, jerk. There we go.
You're quite
There we
good
go.
with that bow. La, da, 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 da. La, da, da, da. La, da, da.
Just usual stuff. Gold, arrows. Oh, wow. They had a Durzog in camp. Good. Look at that. Durzog teeth, imp stool, slaughterfish scales. All good stuff. More bolts. Thank you. Let's check out the camp. Didn't do a very good job of clearing the vegetation, folks. Oh, crap.
Taste my mace.
Whoa, nice swing, my dear. Whoa. One punch. What movie? Legate Tyrrhenius Dulius. Once again, nothing good on him. Let's see, 2 gold, a book, charcoal, and paper. I'll take all that. There we go. 51 gold and another level 4 Magicka potion. That's exactly what the last one was. Another perfect health restore. There we go. So much for the bounty. You know, I should see if I can get my bolts back. Yep. There we go. Oh, there was a chest there too. I missed that. Oh, cure disease. Yeah, I can sell those. Cure poison. I can use those. Crappy health potion. Decent stamina potion. That I'll take. That I will take. Do a hard save here. Alright. One more. Oh, I gotcha. 91. I gotcha. Okay. Thanks. Just read your thing about Twitter. Genstag Ruins. Expect to see some draugrs. Oh, just a chest. Oh, hang on a second. I have a spell for that. $38 gold, another crappy health potion. Disappointing. Hoping for a little confrontation at least. Perhaps a puzzle. Nothing. Alright. I'm going to save it here. And let Willia take over.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
No. Yes, go ahead.
I feel so sad when I see the body of an
adventurer
all dead
and curled up.
I wonder, is anyone
waiting
for
for
them
them at home? I hear that one so often. Lead the way.
All right. So, where do you want me to take you?
Let's see, a favorite place of yours. Take me to the nearest inn. Take me to the nearest shrine of the divines. Show me an interesting place. I'm in the mood for fighting. Take the lead and surprise me. Yeah, I'll go with that one. That was the plan.
Now, this will be fun.
Reminds me, I gotta check my armor. Make sure it's all copacetic. Nope, that's wrong.
We are having a great time together, aren't we?
We are. I would not argue that at all. I like that backpack, by the way. It's pretty cool. That little dormant on the back. Can't tell what that is.
I have seen one of those before, and I don't care if I never see one again.
Some kind of lizard head or something.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Whoa, what have we here? It's an Imperial.
I'll smash your face.
It was an Imperial.
This is nice, isn't it?
It'd be nice if you ran a little bit.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I understand what they mean, don't you?
Uh-oh. What have we here?
Shoot him! I'll smash his head. You are as good
That
as
dropped it.
dead.
Their suffering is at an end.
More Durzog teeth, thank you. Goblin. Goblins always have a bunch of crappy potions on them. Here we go. It's a better health potion. Better stamina potion. Skeever tail and slaughterfish scales. That's good. And for gold, staff of sparks. Pretty crappy one, actually. Yeah, I'll grab it. It'll look good on a wall. Those potions are worthless.
Just tell me if you're moving too fast. You sound a bit exhausted.
Moving too fast. Tired of walking. I want to run a little bit. And pathfinding reminds me of a Roomba. Or is it Roomba? Oh, don't remember. Yeah, Roomba. That's how they're called. Yep.
Just tell me if you're moving too fast. You sound a bit exhausted.
I can keep up when you keep running into trees.
No, we are not running around in circles. That stone only looks a lot like the one we saw before. You, my friend, are staring at my behind. Don't you know that that's supposed to be rude?
You're wearing a cloak. It would be impossible. Oh, there's some lichen. I'll take it. Uh-oh.
This is nice,
Troll.
isn't it?
Troll chasing a deer. See if I can get both of them. Dropped him. Good old troll fat. Where's the deer? He was right on top of it. Nope, I didn't see it. Oh well. Okay. Back to you, my dear. Bit of an interlude was all. Oh, there it is. Ah! Crap. That was a snapshot. I really didn't line it up that well. Ah. There we go. Could barely see it. It's one of my longer shots. Got the antlers. Hey, Dots. I didn't see you come in. I apologize. Yes, I have 6 hats that I wear. I'm working on a 7th one, but it's going to be a while before I can save up for it, because I don't buy cheap hats. This, as I was saying at the introduction, those of you who are with us at the beginning, forgive the repetition. This is a hat I got in Nashville as a special purchase before we met all the folks at the Daily Wire for their big announcement at the Ryman Theater back in June. That was a great time. It's called Just a Little Bit Country, and it's kind of a modified cowboy rodeo hat, a little more of a dress hat. But this is the hat I wear on the weekends, and then once I save up enough money, I'll get one for Sundays, and then this will be my Saturday. Or actually, I'll get one for Saturdays, and this will be my Sunday hat. That is true. I don't get a lot of Twitch chats. In fact, I don't get a lot of chats in general sometimes. My Shing chat was always really popular, but I had to leave the platform. Unfortunately, they had a policy that I was not happy with, and I decided to bolt. Didn't know about it at the time I joined, by the way. But I just joined CloutHub, and I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of views, but so far no chats. So I'm a little lonely right now. So I really appreciate your coming in. It means the world to me. It really does. All right. So anyway, I was following you. And we crashed. Son of a bucket. Hang on a second. Let me check that last save. Make sure there's nothing lurking in the background that caused that crash. It'll only take me a minute. Nope. There we go. All right, let's see. Nope, no problem. It was just a random Bethesda crash. Oh yes, we did. I remember you coming in. It was last week. Might have been around this time, perhaps a little earlier, but I do remember you coming in. In fact, I was thinking about you just yesterday because I hadn't seen any of my over the horizon friends, as I like to call them, in a while. So it's good to see you again. I hope things are well in your part of the world. There we go. Because I remember when you came in, you asked me about my Napoleon hat and my scuba vest. So we had a long interlude talking about that. All right. Get over this ridge and I might have a shot. This vegetation isn't helping. Oh, there it is. Behind that tree. There we go. Alright, let me save it this time. There we go. Oh, no antlers, but I did get a ring. Alright. Where's my girl? Back here, I suspect. There she is. Alright. Oh yeah, Dots, you didn't meet my wolf. Here's my wolf, Phalor. Got him on Worm's Tooth yesterday. Yesterday or the day before, I don't remember now. But he's my new puppy. Pretty good at attacking, but every now and then he'll hold a combatant, and they can't move, and it gives me an easy strike. Oh, hang on, the chat's messed up. Again, I had a very bad start, so things get messed up. That's right. You're still wearing the scuba vest, and at this point it should be a trademark. Very good. By the way, you may not know, but scuba, S-C-U-B-A, it stands for Self-Contained Underwater Breathing Apparatus. So technically it's spelt in all caps. A lot of people don't do that anymore. It's like radar. Range and altitude detecting array. It should be spelled in all caps, but people just tend not to anymore. That, of course, would make it an acronym, a group of letters signifying a longer term that you can pronounce is an acronym, whereas if it is a group of letters you can't pronounce, that you pronounce individually, say FBI or CIA, that is an initialization. Oh, okay. No, I just threw it out there. Threw it out there. Please don't be offended. I forgot your age, but you know, some people aren't up on such things, and it is my job to be pedantic. It's what I do. Okay. I guess she doesn't like this spot. Oh, here's some more lichen. Sweet. You liking the lichen. Of course, my being in my 60s, I would say that mid-30s is relatively young to me. Although when I was in my mid-30s, I didn't feel all that young. Felt pretty crappy, actually. It's a rough time in my life. What are you gonna do, lady? Oh, here's some more fungal pod. Thank you. What's that? Something we found already. There's an unknown location directly ahead of us. Oh, we have something called Setver. Oh great, a dragon. Actually, it's not. Let me give you the actual name. I can never remember what it's called. Hang on a second. Oh wait, I can't get to it. I can't minimize the frame. Anyway, it's called like Set Ever or Setver, and it allows you to open up your last save and see if there are any unknown instances or anything like that, unattached, pardon me, instances or anything like that that would necessitate cleaning that cause a crash. And that's what I use whenever there's a crash. Oh, got behind me. I didn't see him go behind me. I don't even see him on my HUD. There he is. Oh, great. Poison. Come on, you bag of gas.
Kill the revolting beast.
Ah! Missed there. That was a horrible shot.
You're as good as dead. Come on, show me how brave you are. That's the best you have.
Oh, here we go. Up top, baby. Up top. All right. Rock and roll. Boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Out go the lights.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
First time I've ever taken a dragon
Yes,
down the
yes,
first
you
time
are
it's landed.
Dragonborn. Very impressive.
Normally I wait until they're grounded for good before I move in. Wood scale dragon. Gold, an arrow, 3 bones, 3 scales. Crappy sword. Don't need that. Well, I do have NetScript framework, but it kind of takes a while to dig through that, doesn't it? Besides the Bethesda game, it's not like it's never going to crash. I see what you're saying, but I think it might be a little
Well
bit too
done.
much work.
One dragon less the pest.
Because I do have a crash log on my PC already. And again, I understand what you're saying. I just don't know if it would make things any easier. That's the first crash we've had in days. Oh no need to apologize. No need to apologize. I'm just giving my my opinion, and I could very well be wrong. I usually am. In fact, I'm always wrong. All right, so here we are in a village we've already been to. Completely walked away from an unknown location. No, I'm sorry, lady. You're done. You're done. You're awful.
Just follow me. We are soon there.
All right, it's fine.
Of course. So, where are we going now?
And she turns around.
I guess there are dozens of things I could say about Maven Blackbriar, but somehow I think it might be by far safer to not talk about her at all.
Well, now that we're head of the Thieves Guild, I don't think she's that much of a problem for us.
That was the strangest book I ever read.
Yes, that book. Quite strange, that book.
Don't look at me like that. I know exactly where we are going.
That's why you churn around 3 times in a row. 4. Five.
Now you just relax and follow me. I know the way perfectly, and I never get lost.
6. Yeah, I'll give her a few more minutes. She's at least helped us stumble across some experience points.
Was that my fault?
Oh, I'm not going to follow her all day. Don't worry, don't worry. I have a little more patience than some people is all.
Work, work, work. All the time work.
It is very interesting here.
Did
Fancy your
I
chances, eh?
smash your head with my mace? Now I'm going to get you.
That went pretty well.
Sounds like they found a mud crab.
Just follow me. We're soon there.
Oh, probably not, Dots.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
Yes. All right, that's it.
Just follow me.
No,
We're soon there.
we're done, my dear.
Oh. Very well, as you wish.
My fleas
You lead
seem
from
to
here.
enjoy this moist environment.
There we go. All right. So, let's get to this unknown location. Yeah, I think I've modded enough, and besides, the build is, for the most part, incredibly stable. I'd hate to, introduce any more variables.
You
Besides, my wife
my mace.
is kind of fed up working on this game
You
for me.
will be so dead.
She's having her own problems with her new Fallout 4 build. 250 gold, cart of spiders, wrong number, bone meal. Alright, well that worked out. Alright, another dragon mound looks like.
Wouldn't you like this properly?
Whoa, crap.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what was that? You're good. I wish I could use a mace that well.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Book.
I can smell insect everywhere.
$2 gold. A crappy stamina potion. Not worth it. Alright. We have done
These
enough
trees
exploring.
look like they are in
Let me find the way out of here. And we'll get some quests going. There we go.
Did you hear that noise?
Oh! Dodge that one. Nope, it's dead. It's dead. Oh, got an opal out of it. Alright. It's quest time. Let's do some named quests. We've done enough miscellaneous for a while. Let's go down to the bottom, work our way up. Yeah, I do have the museum. Yep. We just finished the reclamation of all of the stolen items. But I still haven't met the librarian yet. She hasn't shown up. I believe it's a she. Yeah, we haven't seen the librarian yet. So, oh yeah, Cassia. Forgotten Ruins. We need to do that. Oops, I did that wrong. Try this again. There we go. Yeah, I like the museum a lot, too. It's really cool. Very interesting. Tried to store just about all the stuff there that I can. I think I've got over 450 displays right now. Maybe 500, somewhere in there. No less than 450, that's for sure. All right. Dead skeever. Who opened that? There's Our Lady.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I'm Hat of Kenosha. I got your letter.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready. Actually, no. I have some questions. I really couldn't say as far as mods that go in the museum. I do like the, what do you call it, the safe house for the explorers. I think that's really cool. I like the way that's laid out. And I really do like the area with the, like the environmental displays. Those are really neat, really well done. As far as the rest of the museum, it's a little too spread out for me. I wish things were a bit closer together. And of course, I haven't filled up a lot of spots, so they look pretty empty. I don't even know where all my stuff went, to be honest. It doesn't look like there's 450 things there. But who knows? All right. Let's ask some questions here.
All right, but please hurry.
Who are you?
My name's Cassia. My brother and I came to Skyrim from Cyrodiil with the Imperial Legion. But we took a break to explore these ruins.
So you're both deserters.
We didn't want to get involved in this stupid war in the first place. We only came here because we were conscripted. But our unit was wiped out by Nords and those forsworn savages, and we saw a chance to get away from the fighting altogether. So we took it.
Pretty sure this isn't a mod. I believe it was there when I made my first playthrough, and I don't think I really modded this at all when I first played it. Alright, let's see. So, what happened here exactly?
Well, we came here hoping to find something valuable to pay for carriage back to Cyrodiil. Altreus went down the shaft, but he asked me to stay here.
Why haven't you gone down there?
Because he made me promise I'd stay here and wait for him no matter what. And I keep my promises. Well, except as far as the Legion is concerned.
Why did you send for me, of all people?
I was in Markarth looking for help. When I heard people talking about you and all the loot you've been trading with merchants all over Skyrim. I figured you'd be interested in exploring these ruins, so I asked a courier to track you down. And here you are.
Well, that's all the questions I had.
So you're ready to go now?
Yep, I'm ready.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
Alright, before I do that, I'm going to dig in this excavation site. What do I get here? Keystone. Give me a keystone. Fragments. There we go. Oh, more fragments. Very nice. Alright, there we go. Now, this may be a mod now that I think... Sorry, I got ahead of myself. This may be a mod. You may be correct, because she said she sent a courier, and I do remember that a lot of the courier quests were mods. I don't remember if all of them are, though. So you could fill me in on that. You have a better memory than I do. If that's the case, then this is definitely a mod. Oh, almost had it. There we go. 5 gold. Crappy helmet. Baron wolf hide. Ah, that's hardly worth the lockpicks. Oh, dude, there's 450 mods, and I have a bad memory. No way I could tell you. Besides, I didn't put this build together. My wife did.
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city.
Yep, this is a mod.
No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning.
Sign Metellus, 11 Suns Dawn, 4th Era, 190. So, over 200 years ago. This is a mod, I remember now. I think it's called The City Underneath, or The Dwarven City Underneath. I did have this mod the first time I played through. Now, I remember specifically now. This is a very long mod, folks. We're going to be playing this for days, just so you know. This is not an in and out. Forgotten City. That's it. Forgotten City. Yep. Yeah, no, we're gonna be in here a long time. And the first time I played it, I didn't get it all the way through. I missed a couple things. Oh, what have we here? Another skeever. Oh! Looks like I'm going down. You know, the funniest thing about this, Dots, is the ending, when you go to leave. It took me forever to figure out how to leave. That simple exit out of that steam pipe, I could not figure it out. I ran around and around and around, could never figure it out. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I died. I started over. That's weird.
That's close enough. Who are... Oh, it's you. I need you to go in after him. I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go.
Should have saved after the conversation. I forgot to do that. Give me that keystone again. There we go. Carnelian. Oh, that's a new one. Alright. Let's try this again. Read the book.
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city.
Sorry, we have to do this again, folks.
No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a a warning.
Alright. So, let's try this again. Shit! I thought somebody bumped into me. I didn't mean to jump that far forward. Alright, let's try it again. Ah, for crying out loud! Oh wait, is there a ledge I'm supposed to catch? I don't remember. Obviously, there's got to be, because I really got messed up there. Let me look around here. There we go. There we go. That got it. Look around down here. Nope. Nothing to be seen. Alright. Now we're cooking. Nope, I should save it. This is a really great mod, folks. There's one part that I was never able to finish because it seemed to have been bugged.
You and I, exploring Skyrim together.
But, perhaps this time it's fixed. We'll see. Nothing there. Gotta look everywhere. The Forgotten City. This is a really, really cool place, folks. You're gonna love it. But again, we're gonna be here forever. All right. Yep, no good there. Burnt corpse. Burnt corpse with bone meal. Ah. There we go. Some fungi. Mushroom walks into a bar. Goes to sit down. The bartender says, "You can't sit there. We don't serve mushrooms here." Mushroom says, "Oh, come on. I'm a fun guy."
Am I at risk to end up on the Dark Brotherhood's death list like Paul Lurbo?
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Great. Thanks for that. I guess I owe you a fruit basket or something.
Did you know that Skjor at the Companions Guild participated in the Great War? I heard he almost lost his life in the battle outside the Imperial City.
$9 gold, the proper amount. Flawless aquamarine and a spinel, or spinal. I have no idea. No idea how that's pronounced.
Regardless what you think of the Stormcloaks, you must admit one thing. It wasn't them who wanted to chop your head off in Helgen.
Got some skooma. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone?
Full Helm is
Or do I want to
They
open
protect the
that
face
door?
well. And they come in quite handy after late nights table dancing at an inn.
It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end,
All
death
giants are afraid of
was the
water.
better
No
option.
wonder
All
they are so smelly.
I just love how she talks over a narration. It's so endearing to me. And sarcasm. I didn't mean to open that door. Hell of a view. You can see there's quite a bright light on the lake house there. It's beckoning me. It calls me. Jarl's letter to Asanshi. Dear Chef Asanshi, I am reliably informed that you have been filling my daughter's head with ideas about the illegal and soul-destroying substance used by degenerates all over Elsmere. Skooma. It appears you may not have been entirely forthcoming with me about your personal history as a disgraceful skooma addict prior to arriving in my city. I will be watching you closely. I remind you that you are in a privileged position of trust and confidence in my citadel, and if you do not conduct yourself with the utmost propriety, you will very quickly find yourself living in squalor in the city below. I trust I have made myself clear. Sincerely, Yar Metellus. I'll take that. Oh, need a key for that. I don't have a key for that. No, no. No, I don't have a key for that. No, no. No can do. Apologies to, what's their name again? Shoot, can't remember their name. Wait, that's the way I came. Speaking of the kitchen, salt pile, I'll take that. That would be the cook, I gather. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. Yeah, what the heck. See what this one's got. Nope, been in there already. Keep getting turned around. This way. That's the kitchen, right? Yeah, that's the kitchen. Okay.
You're good. I wish I could use an axe that well.
Will not have to worry about being ever again.
I'm thinking of Farkas. Your Vasker won't be the same without him. That's for sure.
Ah. Oh, there you go. Expert lock. Second try. 15 lockpicks. I'll take them. And nothing else that I need. Or want.
You know, the best defense isn't a good armor. It's a good, strong weapon.
What have we here? Unsent letter. Dearest Raywin, I know this letter will never reach you, but I want to write you anyway. One of my neighbors here said it might help me get closure, whatever that means. I wish I could tell you how sorry I am about what happened. You must be wondering why I just disappeared one day. I think you know how I would never leave you, so by now you've probably assumed I'm dead and moved on. I wouldn't blame you if you have. Markarth is a hard place, and you'll need all the help you can get, and our son will need a father. I just needed to write this down. I love you. Signed, Yormund. All right. So.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake now I made. You ignore my words and come searching for the key.
There we go. Four gold. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Already on weapon, my friend.
This is for your own now making a mistake.
It's a good armor. It's a good, strong weapon.
Oh, nice amulet. Not a great ring, but could be worse. What have we here? Dramora's journal. Dear Journal, today my father gave me this stupid journal in the hope that I would write down my thoughts and feelings. I know you're reading this, Father. The father's in quotes, by the way. I may be young, but I'm not stupid. I know you like to go through my things when you think I'm not looking. You keep your secrets, and we both know you like to keep secrets, so I'm keeping mine. Sincerely, Dramora. Oh, what's this? Urbane's Bestiary. Dwarven automatons. 9th of Hearthfire, pardon me. Dwarves have been extinct for many an age, and perhaps for the best. To see men and women the size of large children, all with beards, would be a most disturbing sight. Still, whatever wrath the dwarves brought from the gods that consumed an entire civilization surely must have been an awe-inspiring thing to witness. The remnants of their civilization lie buried in the hearts of mountains, and scholars and thieves the world over descend on the skeletal remains of dwarven cities like vultures to scrape clean the bones of the past, old knowledge waiting to be exhumed and treasures to be discovered. But many men lay murdered in those halls of the damned because those dwarven ruins do not release their treasures without a fight. My kin would tell the stories long ago when I was just a child about how adept the dwarves were at building machines. They would say that before our time, dwarves harnessed the power of the earth and wielded fire and hammers to reshape steel and bronze. Reshape steel and bronze with a mechanical brilliance that breathed life into these now ancient constructs of metal and magic. In the dark halls and chambers, amid the ceaseless droning of grinding gears and venting steam, they lie in wait to confound or destroy would-be plunderers of the dwarven sanctums as the grim watchmen of the last vestiges of a culture from a dead race. I descended into the humid darkness of Mizulft. The slow hiss of steam, creaking of metal, and the rattle of old gears powering an empty city would unnerve most men. I could hear things in the darkness skittering across the floor just out of sight as I stepped over the bodies of plunderers or scholars who had not made it far. I knew it was not rats wandering these halls. Small mechanical spiders set upon me with rapid movements, and machines sprouted from the walls and uncurled from spheres into contraptions that rolled on top of gears for legs and crossbows for arms. I could not help but marvel at these single-purpose machines built for the murder of men. My sword and my shield are my strength, and I am undeterred by such things, because I had heard of greater things that roam these depths, and indeed something else in these chambers stirred, and it echoed with massive weight. As it lumbered closer, its feet struck the ground. Its feet struck the ground as if walking on massive pistons, and as it loomed out of darkness, I could see it clear for the first time, axe for one hand, hammer for the other, as tall as 5 men, made of dull bronze with a face molded into the image of its masters. A steam centurion. The stories were true. These were the guardians of the greatest dwarven treasures. We fought, and the dwarves must truly be extinct, because our battle was surely booming enough to wake the dead. It came at me with hammer and axe, in human strength and great fortitude, and a purpose of nothing but murder. I dodged as it crushed the stone around me with futile strikes, and I thrust and slashed at it with my blade, and took every opening afforded as we shook the halls with violence. I refused to be undone by a machine. Where the average man would be long dead, I stood over the husk of this dead automaton, its steam escaping like a final gasp. I could have taken the dwarven artifacts and metal, but left them for others, for I would not hex my journey with the possessions of dead men, and maybe that is where countless others go wrong. I will continue my journey across the lands, and perhaps one day Herbane will meet a worthy challenge, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. Fascinating.
I'm tired of this place. Let's go somewhere else.
Maybe we're going to be here for a long time. No, need a key. Scholar of some type. I'll take that. Soul Trap Scroll. Sure, why not? Citizen Arrival Log.
This.
Date: 1 Morning Stars, 4th Era, 191. Brawl. Quarters, City, Northwest Chambers. Assign role: Research Dwarven History and Technology. Self-assigned. Notes: Brilliant. Gaia. Quarters, Citadel, Lower Floor, Room 3. Assigned role: Research Assistant to Brawl. Notes: Inquisitive. Keep occupied. Potential: Narnabas. Deceased. Quarters, City, House on Lower Circle, vacated. Assigned role: Research Assistant to Brawl. Notes: Rumored to dabble in necromancy. Last seen entering palace, locked door behind him. Presumed dead? I forgot the date. That was 19 Sun's Dawn, 4th Era, 191. Same year as before. Date: 4 Rain's Hand, 4th Era, same year. Galvar. Quarters, City, House on Lower Circle. Assigned role: Farmer. Notes: Typical lazy Nord. 9 Rain's Hand, same year. Vitus. Quarters, Citadel, Middle Floor, Room 4. Assigned role: Investigate Dwemer Technology. Notes: Imperial Military Engineer. Keep busy. Alright, 3rd Mid-Year, same year. Dormand, quarters, Citadel, middle floor, room 1. Assigned role, supervised laborers. Notes, Nord, but obedient. Date 17, last seed, same year. Arabul, deceased, quarters, city, house on upper edge, vacated. Assigned role, courier, herald. Notes, found key, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. Dooley, quarters, city, house on upper ridge, evicted. Assigned role, no role, not able to work. Note, multiple complaints about requests for help with missing quote-unquote fortune. Date 11, Frostfall, same year. Rostasia, quarters, city, house on upper ridge. Assigned role, tavern manager. Note, forsworn? Choose words carefully around her. No potential. Date 14, Morningstar, 4th Era 192. Asanshi, quarters, Citadel, middle floor, room 3. Assigned role, Citadel chef. Notes, former skooma addict. Keep away from Dromora. No potential. Second seed, same year. Domitus, Citadel, lower floor, room 1. Assigned role, successor in waiting. Notes, anger issues. And Saphira, Citadel, lower floor, room 1. Assigned role, none. Notes, potential. 14, Sun's Height, same year. Sato, Citadel, lower floor, room 2. Citadel guard, completely deaf. Perfect. 8, Last Seed, same year. Venom, city, house on lower circle. Manage city food store. Likeable. Actually, that's Vernon. Vernon. V-E-R-N-O-N. Vernon. Hard to tell with this type. Date 27, Heathfire, same year. Luki. City, Northwest Chambers. Healer. Competent if begrudging. Skilled alchemist. No potential. 1 Evening Star, same year. Ulrin. House on lower circle. Fisherman. Unproductive since loss of wife. Maisi, missing. House on lower circle. Missing. Citadel cleaner. Potential. Jeshol. City, house on upper bridge. Sorry, that was 4th Morning Star. 193. So, next year. City, house on upper ridge. Citadel cleaner. Avoid. 29 Rain's Hand, same year. Yizmar. Quarters, city, house on lower circle. Farmer. Good worker. No potential. 27 mid-year. 4th Era 193. Habik. City, house on lower circle. Manages clothing store. No notes. Miranda. House on lower circle. Street sweeper. Dissenter. Potential. 14. Frostfall. Same year. Degland. City, house on upper edge. Manage homewares store. Trustworthy. 2 Evening Star. Same year. Rikus. House on lower circle. City guard. Self-appointed. Knows he's being watched. Believes statues may come alive. Paranoid? 21 Sun's Dawn. 194. Brandas. City, house on lower circle. No role. Injured. Has upset other subjects with claims about ancient evil under city. Leandris. Deceased. Quarters. City. Chambers vacated. Assigned role. Vigilant of Stendar. Died searching underground tunnels. Asked Yormund to bar doors to tunnels and post a notice warning against further expeditions. 2nd seed. 4 second seed. Same year. Marius. Citadel lower floor. Room 4. No role. Refused all. Seen wandering the city at night. Watch. 1st Last Seed. 194 again. Altrius. City, Northwest Chambers. No role. Trespassed in my lake house. And that is that.
I'm so glad that I decided to go to Skyrim.
$9 gold, the proper amount. A very nice circlet. Stuff I don't need. A chest. Ooh, master lock. Alright, let's save it. Haven't saved it in ages anyway. Oh, so close. Wrong way. Too far. There we go.
Halv.
Nice enchanting potion. And 2 nice Magicka Restore potions. Very nice.
He said he wanted to become a spell sword, but he's so dumb that he cannot even spell sword.
Alright.
You know, I find it hard to believe that there's actually 7,000 steps up to the throat of the world.
Aha! The key! Uh-oh! Oh, 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 oh!
Like...
Let's look around down here first. Okay, get in there. Door there. No, no. Nothing's happening there. Let's try down here. Nope. 8 gold. Almost the proper amount of gold.
I don't like creature caverns. Far too much work for not much profit.
Well, look how clear that water is.
I like elvish armor, but it makes my bosom look enormous. What are you grieving for?
Do a hard save here. Oh, shoot. Let me back up. I thought the suicide note was in the lake house. Obviously not. I gotta find it now.
Oh. They say that diamonds are a girl's best friend, but in my opinion, a girl's best friend is a fiery sword with a soul trap. Finally something interesting.
Suicide note. Oops. Almost blew that. I saw the prompt somewhere back here. It's got to be outside because I still can't open any of those doors. Oh, here we go. Old man. Suicide note.
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices. Death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them, if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Aldrius.
Oh, sorry, but I have no choice. Nowhere else for me to go. Metellus' note.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city, uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
I think Njara Stornam has a sense of humor after all. I did hear her laugh when she heard that you would be the new Harbinger.
Oh, I had the key. Alright, arrows, dwarven metal. I don't need it. I got plenty of that. Gold I'll take. Crappy potions. Very crappy. Dwarven oil. And a nice empty soul gem. Alright, so. I have a feeling. I know what's on the other side of this door. Here we go. In the past, folks. We are over 200 years in the past. Is that a salmon? But I saw a fish.
You there? Where did you come from?
I've just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
I got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home. Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Alright, let's go.
Follow me. So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage, and potato. If you have goods, the merchants at the market up ahead will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us.
Morning, Golvar.
Morning, Ismar. Above us is the sun under the ground. It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the Citadel folk. Take Jormund, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us. Just look at him. Yeah, Jormund, you're a really big man, aren't you? Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your strapping new friend, Golvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl. There'll be time for you to get your claws into our friend here later.
I look forward to it. You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden Sentinel, tonight. Just about everyone's there after dark.
Be careful with Rastasia. She... well... it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's a small city after all. Only 24 of us at the moment. 23 if you don't count Brandis, who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive.
Oh, hello, Lukey. Did you hear?
This is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Gulver, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Jarl's farm, not trudging dirt into his citadel.
Hjalmand, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulver. Remember that.
How could I forget? Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Stop by for a chat anytime you like.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Yormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we? It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though, and so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel. No crime, no conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors. Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
I lost a very fine follower because of this mod. We'll ultimately get to where and why, but I don't want to spoil things. Let's just say my temper got the best of me and drove the poor gal away. I'll always be ashamed of that.
I'm Gaia. Do come and say hello when you're free.
Always got her nose buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. You should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing. This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our cook Sanchi. She does the best with what she has, which isn't much. Now let's set up to the
I
Jarls.
remember the first time I met the Jarl. I was so nervous.
What's your story?
Oh my, it's very nice of you to take an interest in my life, dear. But you don't need to humor an old woman.
No, I'm genuinely interested.
Really? Well, you're the first person in the city to say that. Well, let's see. These days I mostly just sweep the streets here, keep them clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say. It's not very inspiring, as you can imagine, but the alternative is to wind up like poor Dooley.
Who's Dooley?
Oh, you haven't met him yet. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll introduce himself to you sooner or later. He's homeless. He lives in a cave by the lake. I feel sorry for him. I think most of us do. But ever since his brother died, he's been obsessing over some long-lost treasure. The Jarl decided because he can't work, he doesn't deserve to live in a house like the rest of us. So he lives in a tent in a cave of sorts. But don't let him drag you into it. I'm quite sure it's imaginary. A great loss can do terrible things to a person's mind.
I know what you mean.
Well, anyway, that's about all there is about me to tell, I'm afraid. I'm not very interesting.
I'm sure there's more to you than that.
Well, the most important thing in my life is prayer. So let me ask you, have you found room in your heart for Mara, the mother goddess?
Let's see. sorry, I just remembered I have to go and do something, or I couldn't care less about your god, old woman. Well, I'll take the polite way out.
Yes, of course, dear. Don't worry, I get that reaction a lot. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Alright, so we're about to meet Jarl Metellus. There's a couple of things you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression. First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his, and we're all his guests. Second, he's very protective of this place, and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour, and you should be fine. This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there. Alright, you're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
The Jarl is waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
What's your story?
What? Did you say something to me?
Yes, I asked you what your story is.
No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need. Used to be a vigilant of Stender, till I slipped up. You take it from me, you ever find yourself toe-to-toe with a flame Atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone, all at the same time.
Do you know a way out of here?
Didn't catch a word. And I'll be honest, being deaf ain't half so bad as you'd think. No one bothering you, asking questions.
So long.
Still can't hear ya.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
Yes, folks, that is Patrick Stewart. I confirmed it. That is Patrick Stewart. I'm Hat of Kenosha.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters. Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
Actually, you sent me here from the future to save this city.
I sent you here? I'm not sure what you mean.
Here's the letter you will write shortly after the city is destroyed.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
I don't know, but it was dark and there were burnt corpses everywhere.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
The dwarves' law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
Okay. What do you want?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
If I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
Well, he loves being right on the edge there. Far. Ooh, almost. There we go. Oh, there we go. Good stuff there. Enchanting and a restore magica potion. Let's talk to Domora.
Nice to see someone in the Citadel who isn't an Imperial for a change.
She's a looker. What's your story?
Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father. Or, at least, that's what he tells people. What he doesn't tell anyone is that I'm adopted. And the worst part is, I don't even know why he adopted me in the first place. I mean, he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat.
Your father sounds very controlling.
He really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know he calls this place his Citadel? And he and his friends don't do any work. Everything gets done by the people down in the city. He'll probably try to make you work for him too. But don't just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him.
Do you know a way out of here?
You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Me, I'm not even allowed out of the Citadel. I'm so bored. Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? Books? I'm almost 18. I want to have fun, like normal girls my age. Or do anything to take my mind off where I am. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. But then that bitch Asanchi told me about her skooma habit. I don't want to drink it, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place.
I have some skooma.
You got some? Well done. Now, take it down to Asanchi in the kitchen and see if you can squeeze her for information. It'll be hilarious.
Alright, got that out of the way. Nobody's home.
Hey, I saw that. Look at me. Do you think I don't notice when you check someone out?
I wasn't, Dom. I swear. Please don't be angry with me.
Doctus, not Dom. You know, one of these days, will get you in real trouble.
I have no idea where that was coming from.
You know, friend, I like being together with you.
So here's our cook. Steaming some leeks.
I'm a little busy, but what do you need?
What's your story?
Why, you think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you too? Forget it. My kitchen's for Citadel residents only. Go make your own food.
I just want to talk to you.
Well, fine. My story? I'm the Citadel cook. In this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up. But it's better than it was on the surface.
What was your life like on the surface?
That. Seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth. Married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to skooma. It was fun. for a while. But you know how it goes. I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized if I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But no point in thinking about it down here. Right.
Do you know a way out of here?
I got myself trapped in here for a good reason. No way I'm going back up there. So, no, I don't know a way out, and I wouldn't want to know.
You know, I have some skooma.
Is that what I think it is? Can I have it?
I need something from you first.
Whatever you want. I could give you food or information. You find out all sorts of secrets being the chef in a place like this. Will that do?
Tell me a secret.
Well, there's Marius. He's growing plants in his room that can really only be used for making poisons. Not sure what he's up to, but it's nothing good.
All right, tell me some more.
Have you met Saphira Indomitus downstairs? Saphira despises that rude bastard. I don't blame her. Not that she'd ever say it to his face.
Tell me another one.
There's barely enough food to feed everyone in the city, but the Jarl insists on double rations. I don't see how he could be eating that much.
Another secret?
The Jarl told me to stop saying this, but I think this citadel is haunted. I swear I've heard wailings in the halls at night after everyone is asleep.
All right, here you go.
Oh, gods. I've missed this. So good. Oh, my God, that's good. A little weak, heavy on the nightshade, light on the moon sugar, but it feels like home. Thank you. This'll be our little secret, right? Ooh, now, I'd better finish up in the kitchen before the hallucinations really kick in.
I know. I'm not proud. Not proud, just doing what needs to be done. See if there's somebody out here. Nope. 6:30 game time in the evening. Probably should.
Oh, hello there.
Hold still. What's your story?
I'm Gretchen from Hyra. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Drummer ruins. And now I'm here. Some days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Brawl, researching the richest source of Drummer history and technology I could have imagined. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer. Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared.
Can you tell me about the history of this place?
I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do. You should be able to find him in his chambers down the city.
Do you know a way out of here?
A way out of here? Are you kidding? Why would I want to get out of here? I can't think of a single place in all Tamriel I'd rather be.
Could you train me in the art of speechcraft?
Of course. I think I can teach you a thing or two.
All right. First time below 100,000 in quite a while. That cost me about 20,000 gold. Do you need any help with your research?
Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something for me, and it won't be easy. I've tried everything I can think of, and still nothing. There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of dwarven armor. I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be crucial in unlocking the secret of this place. The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as his own, and has been wearing it ever since. I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature, flattery, charm, even threats. It's like negotiating with a brick wall. The only thing I haven't tried is violence, and you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to get it. There has to be.
All right, I'll try to get it.
Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. I just need to have a quick look at it, that's all.
I'll be going now.
That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to know half as much as Brawl one day.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
What's your story?
I'm Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens. If you've never gone there, don't. Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there. Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens. But he had coin, and when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers.
So you want to get away from Domitus?
Guess you haven't met him, huh? Take my advice. Stay as far away from him as you can.
Don't the laws here protect you from him?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the dwarves' law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power. And Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants. He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily. I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the dwarves' law. I don't know if there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Do you know a way out of here?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question.
I'll be going now.
All right, but we never had this chat, okay?
Okay.
The many
Oh shit.
shall suffer for the sins
Oh shit.
of the one.
I forgot. And I forgot to save after that conversation. Sorry, folks. I'm very sorry. I screwed up. There's a... I mean, there was a... Centurion standing right there. They can see me.
Oh, hello there.
Oh god, I gotta do all that all over again.
I'm a Breton from Hyrule. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Droma ruins. Some days I feel like we're on the brink of some I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do. You should be able to find him in his chamber. A way out of here? Are you kidding? Of course. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Now that you mentioned it, there's a big no. I need that. The trouble is, I've tried The only thing I haven't tried is violence. Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to know half as much as Brawl one day.
I don't see any notes or anything. Oh, that's something right there. Second letter from the Jarl to Vitus. Dear Vitus, please advise this week on the progress of your efforts to dismantle the Dwarven busts. This is an issue of utmost importance to me personally. Your efforts will be rewarded. Sincerely, Jarl Metellus. Okay. Where's the first note? Second note, I should say. Where's the first note? Messy guy. Stuff laying everywhere. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh well. Oh, here's our dear Saphira.
We can talk. I'm Saphira. Said he was there. Long story short, I followed him here. Guess you haven't met him, huh? Take my... If only. But what I really... He's next to... He's never physical. I cry most days. I think... No, I don't know if there's a way out or not. Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question. Alright, but we never had this chat, okay?
There we go. All caught up. We'll start down this way.
I'm thinking of Farkas. He was such a lovable person, in spite of his, well, rough surface. Oh, I so wish he hadn't died.
The many shall suffer.
Nope, can't steal a thing. Even if they're not there, they know. Obviously, I didn't remember that part.
Have I got freckles? I hate freckles.
You know, the black horses in Cyrodiil were a lot faster than
here we go.
Skyrim horses.
Old letter. Gaia, I know you've already decided to leave, and there's nothing I can say to convince you, to stay with me and your family in High Rock. I just want to say I think you're making a terrible mistake, choosing a life of research in dusty old tombs over what I offered you, marriage, children, and a beautiful home. I'm just going to come out and say it. I loved you once, but I honestly hope I never see you again. You can burn in oblivion for all I care. Signed, with love, Ural. I added that last part, of course. Excuse me. I so rarely yawn in the morning. Heck, I rarely yawn at all. There's Marius.
Oh, look. I have a visitor. How lucky for me.
What's your story?
My story? It's about a quiet man who preferred to keep to himself. Short and sharp.
Do you know a way out of here?
Yes, I do. Death. Death is the only way out of here.
I'll be going now.
You do that.
Didn't see, Domitus. Maybe he's, at the bar, the tavern, the inn, the speakeasy, the sling shop. I don't know. Yes.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
What did you see?
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him.
All right, I'm on it.
Go home and lock your doors.
I forget where the shaft is again.
What's that? Thought I heard something.
Oh God, this can't be happening.
You hate my maze. Mine. What is... Hello there. Yes, dear?
Damn it. Got it. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Come on. Seriously? Finally. Jeez. Now, where do these guys come from? I don't remember. Is it this way? Let me look at the map. Maybe the abandoned palace. That's not right. This is not working. Get out there.
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Damn it.
I saw a man. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law. And who knows what will happen? You have to stop him. Everybody, go home and lock your doors. Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
Great. Damn it to hell. Oh, that's... Damn it. I didn't save it after I talked to her again. Ah!
I saw a man. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law. And who knows what will happen? You have to stop him. Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
Oh, wait, I think it's through here. There we go. That's it. Yep.
Someone there?
I'm sorry. I'm going to hurt you.
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
Darn it. Hate when I do that. Come on, you jerk.
No, I heard some.
Found! Let's do this.
Shoot him. I'll smash his head. You think you can beat me? Go ahead. Huh? Time to end. Shoot her. I'll smash her head. Shoot her. I'll smash her head.
I smell passion, but not nearly enough.
There we go. Nope. Oh gosh, Dark Brotherhood. Should have recognized the dress. Warlock's Orders. Have to read that. Alright, let's look at that. Warlock's Orders. My sweet child, if Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family, he is an even greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as they did. Take some of your playthings and find out where that venomous little spider is hiding. And when you find him, sweetling, do what you do best. Signed, M. Alright, it's almost 9:30, so let's find the inn, meet everybody. Produce. Clothing. Trader.
Working hard.
What's your story?
My story? Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at Kolskegger Mines as a lad, and after a while, the Silverbloods made me foreman. I was doing pretty well for myself, until somebody decided to knock me down the shaft into this place. I had a wife and son. Still up there, I suppose, though they probably think I'm long gone. But chin up, right? Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day that I can get out of here and back to my life in Markarth.
Do you know a way out of here?
I wish. Seems like dwarfs designed this place to keep folk in. But the only thing that keeps me sane is thinking there has to be a way out.
Is everything okay between you and the workers?
Well, I'd be lying if I said they're happy. But I'd also be lying if I said I cared. They're decent people and all, but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms, or we all starve. Gulver's the worst of the lot. Seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me he killed a man before he came here. He'll tell you, if you ask him. Of course, down here with the dwarves law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one, if I were you.
I'll be going now.
Well, I'll see you around.
Is it over? Is it safe?
They're dead.
Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
So what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. My husband Tabik runs the clothing store in town. You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just, you know, nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no good at selling anything. I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel.
Layabouts?
Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story. The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What happened to your son?
Oh. No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories. And besides, there are enough sad stories around this place as it is. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery.
Let's talk about something else. Actually, you ever thought about challenging the Jarl?
What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Not after the dwarves' warning. You know, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and all that.
So you believe that warning?
I'd be a fool not to. If you're not convinced, you should go and talk to Broll in his chambers. He knows more about the dwarves than anyone.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, Habik and I probably wouldn't be here. But Ulrin's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but you might be able to get him to open up, I suppose.
The looters were looking the looters were looking for an Imperial named Quintus. Know him?
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel. That place is crawling with Imperials.
I'll be going now.
Nice to talk to you. See you soon.
There's
What is
Thomas. What's your story?
I'm sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you?
Answer the question before I hurt you.
I beg your pardon. Did you just threaten to hurt me? Is that supposed to make me frightened of you?
That didn't work. Let me back up. Oh, I forgot to save after all that dialogue. Ah! There she is.
Is it over? Is it safe? Oh! Thank you so... Oh. I guess that's why they've got... Did you see? And why? The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Of course. Oh. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband. What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. I'd be a fool not to. If you're not... All right. Quintus? No, there's no one by that. Nice to talk to you. See you soon.
Hey, I hear you dealt with those looters swiftly. Great work.
Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Dwarves' Law, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyways.
What can you tell me about the Dwarves' Law?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. That's about all I know. You should go and talk to Brawl in his chambers if you want to know more.
Thank you.
Well, come on back anytime you like.
Ah, here's what's his name? Rylus?
Heard you go to kill those looters. Wish I could have joined you. I haven't been allowed to fight in years.
What's your story?
Get out of my face, milk drinker.
What's your problem?
My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem.
What do you mean?
I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you.
Alright, here we go. Armor.
What about it?
Are there any others like it?
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
I'd like to buy it from you.
It's not for sale.
want it.
Oh, well, in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
I've only got one more option. Give it to me, or I'll kill you and take it.
Not going to happen, maggot. Because you know, and I know, that the first blow that gets landed is going to get us all killed. You're not that stupid.
Alright, fine.
Uh-huh.
Well, that went nowhere.
I hear you're handy in a fight. Glad you're on our side, love.
What's your story?
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night.
You don't think the Jarl works hard?
No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarf's law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain.
Do you know a way out of here?
Oh, come on, love. It's not that bad, is it? You've only just arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out?
You're right. Never mind.
That's more like it.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be seeing you around, love.
See if I can catch up with Domitus. No, that's Degland. Oh well. 1 out of 2. Get in front of him. Oh wait, that's Domitus right there, isn't it? Nope, that's what's her name. Never mind. Save.
Ah, the Bandit Slayer. Good to see you.
What's your story?
My story? Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person. And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, you know, dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy, I was the best boy. The best boy now, and the best merchant, with the best prices for you.
You know a way out of here?
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only gonna work for one person yet. I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking maybe I'll need it myself one day. But I'm a reasonable guy, yeah. I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins?
Isn't there some other way I can help you?
Well, I like you, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, you know. Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop. I'm out in the cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, good choice, my friend. You won't regret it. Oh, and if you do, no refunds. Not that it'll matter, because you'll be out of here in no time. And here it is. It's called an elixir of acrobatics. I got it from an alchemist in Morrowind years ago. and I've kept it with me just in case. And now it's all yours. Once you drink it, you'll be able to jump like a skeever on skooma. You should be able to leap up to the shaft at the entrance. Now go, my friend. Get out of here and be free.
Yeah, I won't be doing that right now. Figured I'd grab it just in case. Alright. Seems like everybody's left the inn. I don't think... Which is... No. There we go. Golden Sentinel Tavern. Forgot to save after I talked to him.
I heard you took care of some looters for us. If only there was something I could do to thank you. Let me know if you think of anything.
What's your story?
You want to hear about little old me? Aren't you adorable? But wouldn't you rather hear what I know about everyone else around here? Go on. Ask me.
So, what kind of rumors have you heard?
Have you seen Rygus walking around in that shiny armor of his all paranoid, like those dwarven statues are gonna spring to life any minute?
Anything else?
Did you know that beautiful palace above the lake is sealed? Brawl says the last person to go in there locked it behind him. I wonder what's in there.
Anything else?
Nobody here locks their door, except the Jarl. I hear there's a locked room on the top floor of the Citadel, but nobody's seen what's inside.
Try one more.
Did you notice the big crack in the floor near the city gate? They say some poor fool fell to his death trying to scale the front of the Citadel.
Anything else?
Did you know there are tunnels running all the way under the city? Last one to go down there was Brandis, and it sent him to his deathbed.
Another one?
There's something creepy about Marius up in the Citadel. Plus, he never comes down to the tavern. And you just can't trust a man who doesn't drink.
Anything else?
Did you know there are tunnels running all the way under the city?
What do you have for sale?
Last one to go, take a good look. See anything you like?
Nope, nothing I need. Do you know a way out of here?
Only one way out of this city, and that's through the bottom of a mug of moonshine, if you get me. Solve all your problems. At least for a while. But then again, some folks will overdo it. Ulrin, the Dunmer fellow, can't miss him. Hit the drinks pretty hard after his wife, Maisie, disappeared. Just sits there, night after night. Poor guy. Wish I knew what happened to her. Caught lots of people talking, but nobody seems to know anything. Odd.
Alright, I'll be going.
Oh, so soon? Well, you know where to find me, honey.
Perfect voice. Perfect voice. Alright, we need to find our house. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see. That would be that right there. So, upper level, middle. Going the wrong way. There we go. Oh, nice armor. Nice poison, too. I'll leave the health potion alone. Grab that magicka. Let's go down to our chambers. Oh. Underground tunnels. I'm gonna wait on that. Got some more conversations to do first. There we go. Couldn't figure out how to sleep. Oh, I'm not wearing my helmet. Could have sworn I was wearing it. I'm wearing that water-breathing circlet. Alright, 7 hours will do. Alright, let's try this again. Doing that the wrong way. Oh wait, I want to get rid of some stuff. There we go. That'll be enough for now. All right. Good. Should have saved it. All right, good. So now that we're down here, let's interview our neighbors. There's Brawl. There's Guy, huh? We talked to her. should be doing that. Where is he?
Oh, hello there.
Oh, no good. Where would he be?
Oh, a new person. Well, welcome to our city. Or whatever it is the Jarl tells us to say.
So what's your story?
I'm Lukey. I'm what passes for an alchemist and healer around here. I'll be honest, I don't much care for dealing with people, or healing them, and I wouldn't trust anyone else around here with the responsibility. And I guess somebody's gotta do it, right?
Sounds like you don't think much of your neighbors.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like my neighbors. I don't like anyone. Stupid, untrustworthy, selfish, ugly creatures we humans are. But you know what? At least down here, people are on their best behavior most of the time, what with the dwarves' law and all. I mean, people are still bastards, but at least they have to be discreet about it. Nobody's openly violent, and nobody's ever stolen anything from me.
Give me time. Do you know a way out of here?
There isn't one. This place is like a firefly trap. One way in, no way out. Could be worse, though. You could be living in bloody Skyrim.
About Brandis.
Ah, yes. Poor Brandis. I've been doing my best to keep the poor fool alive. What of him?
What happened to him?
He came here with his partner, full of big talk about how Stendar sent them to purge some great evil from beneath the city. Now, none of us know exactly what's down there. But if there is a great evil, then it made the mighty Stendar look like a milk drinker. All I know is nobody with half a brain should go down there. Not without a way to protect themselves from the energy that killed poor Brandis.
About Brandis. Oh wait, I just did that. What have you got for sale?
Just a small selection of potions. Ingredients are in short supply here. Happy to buy yours if you have any.
Alright. Oh, kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, poor you. Poor you. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. She'll be home in a bit. Come here. Come here. Can't pet you when you're under the chair. Good girl. Alright, walk away. Fine, walk away. Let's see here. Doesn't really have anything I need. I'll take the level 6 health restore. What the heck? Take the magic regeneration too. I don't need the magic restore. Got plenty of that. Alright, let's see what I can sell. Oh good, she's buying scrolls. Oh, 15 gold. I don't think I've got any scrolls worth that little. Probably have a couple potions though. Yep, there we go. Stamina restore level 1. Boom, done. Got all that.
Fine, just walk away.
Lady, you know how much stuff I just sold you? You should be grateful. Alright, so Where's Brandis? There he is. Lower level. Oh, who's this?
Hello, neighbor. I understand we have you to thank for dispensing with some would-be looters. So, thank you.
What's your story?
My story? What a strange question. You presuppose that my life is a simple linear sequence of events which can be summed up in a verbal narrative? Well, that's nonsense, of course. First, most of it was so long ago I barely remember. Second, you would have to assume that the account I give you is biased heavily in my favor, and is therefore quite unreliable. And finally, my story is really much less interesting than this mysterious place. Now, do you have any sensible questions, or can I get back to work?
I just wanted to know what you do and where you're from.
Well, why didn't you say so? I researched Dwarven history and technology, and I'm originally from Kragenmoor in Morrowind. Any other questions?
What's that big glowing orb above us?
That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's referred to in the Dwarven text we've managed to translate. I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground. Of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the laws here?
Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burnt corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the Dwarves' Law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know, as long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
Do you know a way out of here?
Now that's an interesting question. I personally don't know any way out, no. However, I have a theory. It's more of a hypothesis, really. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it.
But the dwarves disappeared ages ago.
True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, architecture, relics, statues. And while I've discovered many things here, there are some parts of the city I haven't been able to get to. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. Only one man ever managed to enter, and he never came out. That was Narnabas, and we haven't heard from him in years. Strange fellow. I believe he was looking for the secrets of the dwarves too. If you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place. Who knows what secrets we could uncover.
Do you know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
I traveled from the future, and I want to go back.
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest. But I always enjoy discussing my theories. with a receptive mind. So I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
If you traveled to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
How would I create a paradox?
Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so can have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
I'll be going now.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
Sphere will talk to her. Attracted quite the crowd. There we go. There's poor Brandis. Oh, I forgot I leveled up. I get another health. Should have done Magicka, actually. 101? Oh, that's right, I've got a bonus. Oh, that's what I want. Hang on, so let me back out of there. Just realized what I was doing wrong this whole time. Oh crap!
Suffer for the sins of the one.
I hit the wrong key, obviously. Let me rephrase that. That was the key I wanted to hit, but not the result I wanted. I didn't change the key event. There we go. All right, let's try it again. There we go. All right. Yep, okay. Ah! Come on. Stupid menu. There we go. There we go. All right. Now I can create a shock ring and do well.
This is fun.
Let's try it again here.
You there. Come over here.
What's your story? Pardon me. What's your story?
My... What? That doesn't matter now. I don't have much time. I just need you to listen to me. The others all think I'm mad.
What did you want to tell me?
Stendar. He plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets. Made me come here.
What did you see?
Something terrifying. Deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful. And evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy... it seeps into your bones. Please. Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what
Yep, he didn't make it.
Have I got freckles? I hate freckles.
Totally inappropriate, my dear. Totally inappropriate. So what do we got on him here? Got an amulet. No. Let's look around. That's empty. Move, thank you. What have we here? Brandis' will. I, Brandis of the Vigilance of Stendar, make this will. I leave all of my worldly possessions, including my immaculate dwarven boots, to whoever is willing to continue my mission to rid this place of the evil that lies buried beneath the city. May Stendar's blessing protect you. Brandis, first day of last seed, 4th era, 194. Alright, well, where are those boots? There they are.
This is not what I thought we would be doing today.
Nice health potion. Nope, can't do that. That would be stealing. We found out what happens when we do that. All right. Oh. I forgot what was that about those boots again. There we go. Immaculate Dwarven boots. Makes wearer immune from radiation when worn as a complete set. Yeah, that's...
Did you know that the two orc blacksmiths of Markas, Goth and Moth, are siblings? He works for the Jarl, while she works in the city.
Huh. Well, there's that helmet, I know, but that would be stealing. Let's try this guy again.
What do you want?
Nope, nothing.
Bye.
Alright. Firefly Finery. Reward notice. Reward. Golden ring belonging to our deceased son. High sentimental value. Reward available for retrieval. Signed, Habik and Miranda.
Miranda told me you cut down those looters before they breached the city gates. Well done, my friend. Well done.
What's your story?
I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in solitude, but, we had to leave. Found this place by accident. Like most, the Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
Why did you leave Solitude?
Our son was working at my stables outside the city. He was alone when he had a visit from some Imperial, a cousin of the High King. This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe. Guess he didn't think a 12-year-old boy was going to stop him. But Limar wouldn't stand for it. And as the thief rode off, my son managed to shoot an arrow into his shoulder. But I wasn't there at the time. I came back from the market to find my son's body, trampled in the dirt. It was... I can't begin to describe it. I was shattered. I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice. But I guess that word doesn't mean much to an Imperial. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in Solitude again, my wife and I would end up the same way as Limar. So we left. Wandered Skyrim for a while, and eventually wound up here. I was hoping this place would be better. I was wrong.
If the Jarl is so unfair, why don't you overthrow him?
I wish it was that simple. But with the Dwarves' Law, everybody here is terrified of doing anything wrong, in case it gets us all killed. The Dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." But we don't know what they meant by sin. Theft. Violence, probably. But maybe they meant all sorts of things, like dishonesty or disobedience to the Jarl. That's what Metellus would like us to think, anyway. So I could ignore his orders. Sure, I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know most of us are sick of him, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone here, and I just don't want to be responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse.
Maybe the Dwarves' Law is just a ruse to ensure obedience.
Don't be a fool. That sort of dangerous talk could get us all killed. If you don't believe me, go and talk to Broll. Dunmer fellow. Can't miss him.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Do you know a way out of here?
No, I don't. But I'd wager that if anyone does know a way out, it's the Jarl. But of course, if he told anyone, he'd be ruling over an empty city.
About your missing ring.
Ah, you saw my notice then. What about it?
I'd like to help. Any idea where I should start looking?
Thank you. The ring belonged to my son, Limar. He wore it everywhere. He told me it was a gift from a strange wood elf he met in the forest once. It was the only thing I had to remind me of him. But a while ago, I dropped it down the stairs in my shop, and it rolled under a door at the bottom. The trouble is, I've never been able to unlock the door, or work out what's down there. But I'm sure it's possible, because I hear noises down there. So I'll bet that somebody, somewhere in the city, knows a way down there. And who knows what else you'll find once you get in.
All right. What do you have for sale?
Only the finest clothes in town.
Let's see here. Circlets. No. Ah! No, not the kind of dwarven armor I need. I need immaculate. That's not immaculate. Hide bracers of the Wraith King. An immortal ghost fights for you. It has 60 points of health and stamina. Interesting. Scaled armor of veracity. Absorb health. Oh yeah, I've seen that one before. Alright. Let's do some sales here. Oops, that was fast. 76 gold, you say. Let's see. I'll sell a card of travelers. There we go.
See you again soon, I hope.
Take a look down here. Nope. Gotta get a key.
Welcome to Firefly Finery.
Should have saved. Alright, so that was that. Honest trader.
Looking to make a purchase, my friend.
What have you got for sale?
The best wares for you, my friend.
Let's see. Broken diamonds. Sure. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take this skooma. You never know when it'll come in handy. You know, I wonder if I could make immaculate armor. No, I didn't see a forge anywhere, so it wouldn't work anyway. I'll take the moon sugar. It's very hard to come by. Alright, what can I sell him? Sell the amulet. Sell the mammoth tusks. A couple of those. Oops. 96. I get good prices from this guy. No, I need that. Oh, here we go. No, I'd rather hang on to that. Yeah, what the heck. I'll... that's weird. Didn't think that would have gone through.
Good luck with the jump, my friend. And remember, no refunds, so make sure you don't waste that elixir.
Gotcha. All right. One more shop, and I think we'll call it a day. Let's see now. We went there. Now Vernon's fresh produce.
What can I do for you, my friend?
What's your story?
Me? I'm Vernon, your friendly grocer and all-around nice guy. You want fresh food? You're in the right place. You want...
Wait. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, no. Someone just slid another letter under my door.
Could you... do me a favor and grab that before anyone else sees it.
Anonymous note. Vernon, you are an abomination. Remember the dwarves' law, the many shall suffer for the sins of the few. Pardon me, the sins of the one. I was thinking of something else. You may have hidden your sins from the dwarves so far, but they're the last of your worries. Signed, your neighbor. All right.
Well, what did it say?
Why is someone writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
So you like men?
Nothing gets by you, does it? Sorry, that was mean of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourselves. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim, my openness didn't go well among the Nords of Windhelm. But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or, at least, I thought that was the case. Perhaps I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing these notes?
No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarves' laws.
Let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that, but thanks. It's always a relief to meet someone who's so open-minded. I'm glad you're here.
I'd start by working out who uses red ink or blood on their letters.
Come back and let me know what you find.
Okay. Should have saved it.
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
Dude, we just talked 10 seconds ago. No Gulvar.
wonder what my mother would say about the outfit I'm wearing right now.
No notes. Gulvar's axe. 3 points of extra damage to bandits. It's worth a fair amount for an axe. Nope. Ismar's house. Oh, what's this? Old love letter. My dearest D-E-E-R-I-S. My dearest Ismar. Last night was the best night of my life. I tried, T-R-I-D-E, to tell you this morning, but my words got jumbled, and it came out all wrong. I am sorry. No punctuation, folks. I am sorry. I am not a bard. Your beauty, while you are, is like the sun under the ground. I was cold and dark, but now I am warm. I feel like my head is spinning. I wanted to be with you for a long time, ever since I watched you farming, and now it is a dream come true, T-R-O-O. It took me a long time to write this letter. Sorry if I made a mistake. Signed, Gulvar. No. More skooma.
A soaring dragon is a magnificent sight, of course. But when there's so many of them, they do start to become a nuisance.
No, they work for me. All the souls to spend.
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
Come back soon.
Ulrin's house. Aha. Letter from Maisi to Ulrin. Dear Ulrin, I know I don't tell you this enough, but you are a beautiful man. I know you hate being trapped down here, but I honestly don't mind it. As long as I'm here with you, I'm home. I love you always. Maisi. Alright, good to know. The boards are knocked down. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I know what happens if I do. Vernon's house.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, nothing here. Rika's house. What have we here? Unfinished letter. It's Rika's.
Oh.
Oops. Hit the wrong key. A beacon around this house.
Oh.
Move, woman!
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. Letter from Domitus. Letter of demand. In preparation for my inevitable ascension to Jarl, I require a ceremonial suit of armor as glorious as my rule will be. A set of crusty old dwarven armor, which you have dubiously cleaned with a bit of Redguard spit polish, will simply not suffice. I require the most glorious armor the city has ever seen. I have become aware that there are some immaculate dwarven gauntlets in a palace, tantalizingly just out of reach on the other side of the barred gate. I require you to obtain those for me. How you go about this is not my concern. I must have those gauntlets. I remind you of the privileged position you find yourself in as the manager of the Jarl's clothing and armor store. Should you fail to acquire these gauntlets, recommend to the Jarl that he find a more suitable person for this. I think that should read, should you fail to acquire these gauntlets, I will recommend to the Jarl that he find a more suitable person for this role. Sincerely, Domitus. Okay. Nothing popped up from that. So we've got the boots. Still need the head. Gauntlets would help, obviously. Let's see, let's see what else we've got here. I think this is the last of the houses. Yeah, Brandis's house. Oh wait, we've already been in here. Yep, Brandis, the dead guy. I remember now. All right, let's make a sweep of the tavern. See who we can find. See what we can clear up, and I'll call it a day. There's nobody here. Oh, there they are. There's Galvar. There's Yasmar. There's Yashal. There's Degland.
Yes, my
Shani.
friend.
There's Domitus. Let me... Oh, come on. Damn it. I hate when they bump into me.
What is it?
Oh, my headset's all messed up. Ah. All right, let's try it again.
What is it?
What's your story?
I'm sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you?
My apologies. I'm Hatton of Kenosha. I'm new here.
I don't care who you are, but pay attention. There's a pecking order around here, and I'm at the top of it. After the Yowl, of course. So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you'd died and gone to oblivion. Got it?
My apologies. I didn't mean to upset you.
That's more like it. Now that you know your place, you're going to do something for me.
What would that be?
I want you to retrieve something for me. It's a helmet. Dwarven. Made thousands of years ago, but still in immaculate condition. One of those Vigilants of Stendar had it with him when he went down into the old mine tunnels over by the lake. He never came out. I want you to go down there and bring it back. Now, do you have any questions?
Why haven't you retrieved it yourself?
Because the Jarl boarded up the door to the tunnels and told us not to go down there, and I value my good standing with the Jarl.
Why would I help you?
Because if you don't, you'll have made a very powerful enemy here. I'll make you regret the day you were born. Got it?
Fine, I'll do it. Lying, of course.
Now there's a good peasant. Go on now. And don't you show your face in the Citadel again without it, you understand?
Ugh. Odious. Perfect name. Pardon me. Perfect name and perfect voice. Very disgustingly. Ugh. I don't have a word for it. Patronizing. Patronizing and dismissive.
Heard you held back an invasion all on your own. That's fine work.
What's your story?
My story?
Oh, we already did that. Never mind.
I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at Kolskegga Mines
By
as a
the
lad.
8!
And after a while,
I hear you took on
the
a band of
Silverbloods made me
marauders by
foreman.
yourself, you buffoon. Next time, come and get me. I'll show 'em what for.
What's your story?
Name's Castellus Vitus, military engineer of the Imperial Legion. Out of action right now, but don't worry, I'm still in the service. What about you?
I'm staying out of that conflict.
Now that's just the sort of cowardly nonsense I'd expect from a Stormcloak sympathizer. Off with you then. Go on. Go bother somebody else.
Come on, we're all friends down here.
Well, I suppose you're right. But don't think that friendship will last if we ever get out of here. You understand that, right?
So you know a way out of here?
If I did, I'd be up there, fighting the good fight for the Legion, and not stuck in this hole like an old bear during winter.
I had another question.
Spit it out, then.
What have you been working on in your workshop?
Ah, yes, my workshop. Well, of course, as an engineer through and through, I couldn't resist the urge to dismantle some of this dwarven technology. How complicated can it be, I thought. As it turns out, it's extremely complicated. You see these gleaming dwarven busts in every room? Well, I think I know what they are. They all seem to be connected to the pipes running all over the city and down the front of the Citadel. And I've seen these things before in other ruins, but these are different. Their eyes are glowing with blue light. Have you noticed? But whenever you see one of these things, remember, someone or something is watching everything you do, waiting for you to break the dwarves' law.
Have you noticed any Right ahead. Have you noticed any suspicious behavior lately?
Suspicious behavior, you say? Ah, so the Jarl has found a task for you, keeping tabs on us? Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, friend. Well, the Citadel's mainly full of good Imperial stock, so you don't have to worry too much about them. But now that you mention it, lately I've been wondering if the Citadel isn't haunted. Every now and then, mostly late at night, I swear I can hear a woman sobbing. I'll be damned if I know where it's coming from, but it's not Gaia next door, so who could it be but a ghost? Gods know a lot have died in here.
So what do you do around here?
Jarl's got me working on repairs to the Citadel. This place was built to last, but it still needs an engineer's touch every now and then. Door hinges need to be oiled, cracks need to be patched up, and that bloody water pipe in the bathroom is constantly springing a leak. But it's a good idea to make yourself useful around here. No doubt the Jarl will make good use of your skills too, whatever those might be.
Do you understand the technology behind the Citadel?
Yes, well, not completely. A little. I think I understand the pipes that run all over the place. See, they mainly carry water. There's a single pipe on the top floor bringing water from outside the Citadel inside. Water then trickles down from each floor to the lake. But that's not all. It seems the water flowing through these pipes causes these gears to rotate. And when that happens, they somehow create light. The dwarves were brilliant engineers. I doubt I could hold a candle to them. Not that I would need to, with all the lights in this place.
Haha, little engineering joke there. I'll be going now.
Right you are.
Alright, where's our note writer? Where is she? I completely forgot who it was that was... Oops, wrong key. Forgot who was writing the notes. Rikus. Oh, yeah, the big guy. For some reason I thought it was a woman. Alright, I'll go outside and find him. I'm gonna go outside and we'll call it a day. We'll start with the confrontation tomorrow. Unless he's right outside. No. Alright. I'm gonna save it here. There we go. All right, we had a full day. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. So mark your calendar, mark your clock. Don't forget, no afternoon show tomorrow. I've got to get my monthly bloodletting. And then no shows at all a week from tomorrow. I've got 3 appointments that day, and it's going to take me both all morning and middle of the afternoon to do them. So no way to do any shows. All right, thanks to everyone for keeping me company. Happy to have you on, I almost said the wrong name, CloutHub, Twitch, and Rumble. Glad to have you all here. Until the next time, be well, God bless. Happy trails. I hope to see you all real soon. I'm gone for now, but not for long. Bye-bye.